What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. It's the Moral Compass, Poppy, and I'm joined today by the one, the only, Dexter Weeks. What's up, Dexter?
What up? What up?
This is the Writhe and Payne Horror Movie Club. We're in week 13. Now, I know you haven't been here for for all of it, but you've been here for most of them, man.
Yeah, man. When I heard you were doing, stuff on horror, I was all in 100%. So
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. We started it. It's actually been 15 weeks ago. We took 2 weeks off when we had Sean moving in. But yeah, that we started off with Hellfest, and now here we are, week 13 with American Mary, a movie I enjoyed. Chris Grays, he wasn't going to watch it, but he's in Wildwood. Um, I saw he was out in Wildwood, and his one son's a big pro wrestling fan, so I saw that they had pro wrestling on the boardwalk last night at the convention center. First time pro wrestling has been down at the convention center in 9 years.
wow.
So I told him about it, and like a couple hours later, he said, "Yo, his whole family was on their way there, and the power all across the boardwalk went out."
Wow.
His daughters were on a ride at the time that it went out. Luckily, they weren't on like a Ferris wheel or something. They were on a ride where they could easily get off.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they ended up having the wrestling event. I don't know if Chris ended up making it to it or not, but I believe it was delayed by the power outage.
Who was wrestling? Anybody good or?
It was an indie company, but they had a lot of big stars from the WWE on it, like Fandango, Kurt Hawkins. It looked like a good show. I was actually tempted to go down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
we got a third man with us, the Bada Bingster, Enrico Bada.
Bada Bingster in the house.
After his impressive showing on the Todd McFarlane art book episode of Revolution.
Yeah, it was a fun one.
Yeah, I don't know if you watched, Dex, but we went over Todd McFarlane's art book.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it was a great book. I was at Ollie's yesterday with Sean, and they had the DC Comics Art of Jim Lee hardcover book.
Is it 11 by 17 size like that?
No, it's kind of like a standard hardcover size for comics, but $10. So I picked it up. Wow. It's real nice.
Nice.
It's worth $10, man.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got someone in the chat. We got our man. Where is he? Where is he? I can't find him. Here he is. We got Ice Pick Mark Pengren in the house. He says this one was interesting. American Mary.
Yeah. For sure.
And he says, "Wow, it's been 13 weeks movies already." Yeah. Yeah. Enrico, you weren't here at the very beginning, were you? You joined us a couple episodes in.
I'm not sure. I think I was there from Hellfest, I think.
Oh, then you were here from the beginning. Yeah. Wow.
That's the first one. Yeah, I wasn't. So.
Yeah, you probably made more appearances than Chris Graves. So we'll get into American Mary, but first I want to highlight the campaigns that we all have going on. First up, Coney Waves, in demand on Indiegogo. Closing in on, we're over 15,000 combined with Indiegogo and Kickstarter, but just on Indiegogo alone, we're almost at 15,000. We're at 14,796. Over 200 backers on Indiegogo. Man, Renzo is only 2 pages away from completion.
Wow.
Each page just gets better and better, Dex.
It's amazing. It's an amazing book. It's an honor to be working on it. So.
Yeah, I'm thinking we have Ocean City Comic-Con coming up in December, which it's not going to be. December sounds far away, but it's going to be here before we know it. I'm hoping we have Coney Waves done by then, and maybe we can do a Ocean City Comic-Con exclusive cover.
It's a possibility. I'm working on it. And
Yeah. Oh,
you know how Renzo is. I mean, his stuff is so intricate and so
uh-huh.
many characters. It's a lot of work, but it's pretty amazing. So
Well, if not the full book, maybe a preview book.
that could work. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I would love to do a variant, do like a black and white cover of Rini's cover.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Rini's cover super popular. Here it is right here. Beautiful. But yeah, guys, time's running out on Coney Waves. We're in demand, but I don't know for how much longer. Like I said, Renzo only has 2 pages left.
Nice.
And it's pretty cool watching him draw the final pages, because like all the characters are involved in these pages. Prince Hopo, Pue, Coney, Pete. It's really cool just seeing all these characters interact. Man, it's been a lot of fun, and it's like full circle for us, Dex, because this is the book that we started our careers on.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, so guys, grab Coney Waves while you still can. I also want to spotlight Writhe and Payne. Writhe and Payne on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. On Indiegogo, we just passed 17,000. We're at $17,042, 226 backers. Colored pages are rolling in now by our new colorist. But you can get the Chris Graves, Shelby Robertson cover, Kevin Conrad cover. Here we go. Kevin Keane cover.
That's
And
sweet.
Mike McMahon, Enrico Botta cover.
Sweet.
There's also an oversized black and white edition. And that cover will be Chris's cover, inked by Shelby Robertson. And if you back my Viking Wolf book, same dimensions as Viking Wolf, so about like an inch bigger all around. Writhe and Payne also available on Fund My Comic with the exclusive cover by Chris Graves and Dan Kemp. Let me share that one. Here we go. Just a killer cover.
It's a good one.
Yeah, you got the head tilt on.
That's the one I went with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. I know a lot of people, they say they love the gesture of Payne with the head tilt, and then they love the pose of Writhe. So you can't go wrong either one. Did it on Fund My Comic. Combined where are we at combined? Almost, maybe like about $200, a little less than $200 away from 23,000. The next stretch goal unlocks at 25,000, and that's a Mike McMahon print homaging Todd McFarlane. It's that Venom where he's crouched over Spider-Man. Mike Strong Payne crouched over U.S. Assassin. So we'll get there. Oh, we got Past Master Dan in the house. What's up, Past Master Dan?
What's going on?
That he shared the link. Hail, thank you. So that'll do it for my campaigns. Also, don't forget about Sean. Type 1 on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. He's going to be on Von Coleman's channel at 6 o'clock. So after we're done, go watch Sean on Von Coleman's channel. So Dex, what have you been up to this weekend?
Working on Coney. That's pretty much
it. Good man.
Yeah. No, I've been working on Coney. I just finished up a huge commission for this guy. Yeah, just working, constantly working. So.
And how is Blood Beach coming along?
Oh, Beast of Blood Island.
Oh, my bad.
We're finished. We were working on some stuff for the Kickstarter. I think it goes live this week. So
Oh wow, that's exciting.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so it should be.
Can you share like any of the perks that you guys might have for it?
Yeah, I know Steve's putting up some original art, like some
Oh, nice.
original paintings. He's doing original paintings. We have we did a bunch of like tiki glasses that like they change color and glow when you put the drinks and ice in it. Like they change in temperature, so they're kind of cool. We have the comics, obviously, that we're working on, all the different covers. We got an art of book as well with it.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Steve was the original artist of Coney Waves, and I feel like these books that him and Dex are doing have the same vibe as Coney Waves. So,
Definitely.
if you read the original Coney, man, check out their book. I think you'll dig it. Enrico, what have you been up to, buddy?
I'm working on the Black Demon, and I was finishing up a commission that I had this weekend.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. And then other than that, just normal stuff.
Awesome. So this week's movie, American Mary. I usually share the trailer to remind the audience. So here we go, guys.
American Mary.
I quit med school. That shouldn't come as a surprise to you. I'm changing specialties, Dr. Grant. Have you ever heard of body modification?
Ich fühle wieder Fehler heute Abend.
What's that?
Twins, ja?
Yeah.
There you have it, American Mary.
Yeah, I don't think the trailer does the movie justice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'd
the
agree.
trailer's kind of like cheesy in a way, but the movie doesn't seem that way when you're watching it. So
Yeah, no. First off, I don't know if I would classify this as a horror movie. I would say it's more of a.
It's a horror movie.
Yeah.
revenge, kind of
Yeah,
revenge.
it's just a different part of the genre. It's like body horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But for those in the chat that didn't watch it, it's about Mary, a medical student who is falling behind on her bills. Her instructor is giving her a hard time. She starts looking through the one ads for a job, and she takes an interview with a strip club to be a dancer. During her interview, there's an accident. Someone is injured. Were they shot? I wasn't sure. Or beat up.
I don't know. I mean, they had a missing eye and a big
Yeah.
giant laceration down their
Yeah, they
face,
didn't
all
really
the way
say.
down like their body. Something happened.
So
I don't know if it was an accident or if the guy was actually being punished for something or tortured. Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't. That was a little unclear on that.
Yeah.
Didn't they say he was missing and then he showed up? I thought he was missing and then they found him and he was injured.
Oh, okay. Right.
But the man interviewing Mary, because she gave him her resume with her education and that she was studying to be a surgeon. He asked her how far along she was, and he offered her $5,000 to save his worker, his employee, I guess. So she did that, took the money, and as soon as she started being hit up by a woman who worked at the club, who was into body modification, who wanted to look like Betty Boop, and she had a friend who wanted to look like Barbie, and Barbie doesn't have nipples, so she wanted her nipples removed.
Yeah, and that's not all.
And the
Yeah, the nether region sewed up as much as possible. So now she reluctantly does it. The money is just too good to pass up, and her instructor starts to notice that she's more well off, and she's doing better in her classes, and he has another doctor invite her to a party with a bunch of other surgeons, and she shows up to that, and she is drugged, and then the surgeon has his way with her, and he thought she was doing well financially because she was a prostitute. He didn't realize she was into illegal body modifications.
It's a poor assumption on that guy's part.
Yeah.
He did not take it well.
Yeah, so when she wakes up the next day, she goes back, she quits med school, and she dives in headfirst into this illegal body modification business. But she also gets the people that originally employed her to help her get revenge on this surgeon, which I love. I love when evil people get their
comeuppance.
Yeah.
There you go.
So she performs like all these body modifications on him, amputation. She mentioned like implants. we didn't see that though. But she tortures this guy, and eventually the police come looking for him because he goes missing.
Yeah, and that's where she goes off the rails.
Yeah. Mark Pengrin says it is horror. It's body horror.
Absolutely, yeah.
He says the only thing I didn't appreciate was the grape scene. Yeah, I hate to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Mark says I think they were roughing him up, but they went too far. The man they were looking for but couldn't find was their regular back alley doctor, I think. Oh, so he thinks they roughed that guy up and they went too far. Gotcha.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, we got Corey Barton in the house. What's up, Corey?
What up, Corey?
Hey, Corey.
There you go, Corey. I had a comment covering up the titty inspector, but this is an appropriate movie for you to be here for, Corey. Body modification. There's some nippleless titties for you in this one. But so as the police are figure out she's involved somehow. They know that everyone they interview said that surgeon was up to no good. Apparently he's done this to plenty of female students. And so the one guy at the strip club somehow came into possession of the tape of her.
He got it from the other doctor. Remember, he roughed.
He went out to help her, basically.
The other guy, yeah.
He went out to get the other doctor that was involved,
right,
sort of in that party, and then he got the tape from him. Yeah.
Corey says, I was going to try watching this in the last movie you guys were talking about. Been busy though. Yeah, give them a try when you have some free time. Maid Droid and American Mary. I dug both of them. Enrico, not so much on Maid Droid.
Maid Droid. Maid Droid was funny, man. This was way better than Maid Droid. Let's put it that way. This one had some production value. This one had a story. This one had characters. This one had actual acting that was decent. This one, it had a beginning, a middle, and an end. We were good. We had some backstory-ish kind of stuff. We had motive. We had reasons for things. It was good. This one I don't have really any complaints about.
I like Maid Droid better. She was just a sweetheart. I love her.
That's so good.
You don't think Mary had any qualities at all?
Oh, Mary was great too.
She had some qualities,
Yeah, absolutely. But
I don't know if you guys knew that the Soska sisters that directed it were the two twins that she did the thing with the arms and stuff.
Oh, they were the twins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
No,
so
they were the directors. Yeah.
yeah. So that's kind of cool too. So.
and
Yeah,
and I
so-
believe they're writing a book for Eric July now. So I think they've been involved in the comic industry
Yeah,
before,
they have.
though. So
And
yeah, so they
watched
wanted.
WWE too, right? They did
What's
some.
that?
They did some wrestling stuff, I think, too, didn't they?
Oh man, I feel like you're right.
I think
I'm
they
not
did
sure.
some writing or something, or
Yeah, you're probably right. But they come to her because she's building up a reputation in the body modification uh, industry, and they want to be like together forever. So they have their arms switched, correct?
yeah, the left arms.
So that's like a nod to the very beginning when she's in class and her instructor is saying you have what is it? 4 hours for an arm,
Yeah.
8 hours for a hand, and 12 hours for fingers to
Reconnect.
Right.
reconnect them. Yeah. So she swaps arms on the twins, and I feel like she also gave them like horns or something. Yeah.
Being horns. Yeah.
There was a drawing that they did, and that
Yeah,
she
that's actually
had
kinda
a
cool.
reference. Yeah,
That's right. I don't know who drew that. Did Mary draw it or did they draw it?
they
Like,
did. I think they
They
provided.
gave it to her. Yeah, that was cool.
As far as Mary's qualities, Mark Penguin says Mary's cup overfloweth.
Yeah, yeah.
Jay from Desolate Soul Studios in the house. He says, "Yo, what's up, everyone?"
Hold
Oh,
on,
Jay.
Talking a little American Mary. Mark says they also have devil horns implanted in their foreheads. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting those.
Oh, yeah. That would be your look. I like that one guy who had them, and he wore a hat, and the hat just sort of rested on the horns.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then he wanted some something done to the Johnson, right? And then it got all infected.
Yeah, because he couldn't leave it alone. Man, so yeah, like Enrico said, this was a good movie. Had a good story. I liked the characters. I thought Mary was interesting. Yeah, so I mean, I give it a thumbs up. Dex, did you like the movie?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Like I said, the trailer didn't really do it for me, but when I was watching the movie, I really enjoyed it a lot. I love the big reveal of the doctor.
Yeah.
You know, she kept saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna spend time together and all that," but you never knew what she was doing to him.
Uh-huh.
They showed what she did to him. It was pretty awesome. So.
Yeah, when he was finally revealed, he was hanging on some hooks.
Like meat hooks.
Oh, that's always like that. First time I ever saw that was in D. Snyder's Strangeland.
That's right.
Yeah, I remember that.
Which if that's on Tubi, we should watch that. That's a great movie.
You know, one of the first times I remember seeing that kind of thing was actually in a comic book. I think it was Shaman's Tears.
Oh wow, the Mike Grell book.
Yeah, do you remember that? Like, but I forget if he was hanging from his chest or from the back, but it was something involved there.
Oh yeah. I think he was hanging from the front.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I realized that was a real thing. Then I had like seen it, you know, in other places, and then of course in Strangeland too. But that was like a big thing for a while. Like people would pay to go do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like people like you and like not people like you and I, but like normal people like that we might know would be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm like hanging or whatever thing. And they would go, they would like do that. It was like a thing when body piercing and modification was like really, really big. What was that in maybe the mid to late 90s or something?
Yeah. Well, that was another cool thing about the movie. It was like it touched upon something that's kind of real. You know, there really is a community that have, you know, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. There's like that weird guy, the Enigma. Remember that guy?
Oh, yeah. I met him. Yeah. I met him on South Street. I got a picture with him.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, the Jim Rhodes Side Circus Show. That's what it was. So yeah.
Jay says the meat hooks were in Hellraiser also.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I forgot about
Dex,
that.
So Dex, what's your thoughts on body modification? What do you think? You a fan of it?
I don't know if it's done kind of cool. I guess I would never do it myself, but
yeah,
I like the one. I think the twins, they had the ribbon on their backs.
Oh yeah.
Hooks. and then the ribbon tied behind the back. That was kind of cool.
That's a huge thing. I remember seeing that in person.
Really?
Like at a Marilyn Manson concert, I think a girl had that. That was
Wow.
in front of me.
I've seen the tattoo of that. Never in real life. But yeah, what do you think about the real life Barbie, Dex?
My thing was, you still got to go to the bathroom. I don't know how that was solved, or
Well, it wasn't.
Well,
sewn
she
up
said seal it
completely.
up as much as possible, not
okay,
completely.
well, not completely then.
So this operation was basically Mary's downfall, because when the husband saw his new Barbie doll,
Spoiler alert! Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't like it.
he didn't like it, and he broke into Mary's house and attacked her.
Plus, he roughed up Betty Boop too to get the info.
Yeah.
Oh man, I felt bad about that. He roughed up Betty Boop. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's all busted up, and then she warns her, but like too late.
Too late, yeah. Which is kind of cool too. You know, he was already in her apartment.
Yeah. Corey says, I don't know about body modification, maybe, but all natural is better.
Yeah, it's like not for me, you know.
Jay says, first body modification for me was boxing Helena, and that was.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, right.
I've seen that one too. Yeah.
What I've heard about, I've never seen the movie. What was
that one is like that's an amputation also kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And I think that is directed by David Lynch's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, weren't they doing that? What was that movie we saw, Dex? Was it Drive, where people were Crash? Yeah.
I think it was the first movie. Well, I don't know if it was the first movie Mark and I saw, but it was the first movie I saw where people were literally walking out of the theater, you know, because it was just too much for them. And then, of course, Terrifier too, Mark. You know, people were walking out of that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, we got K Plan 1142 in the house. What's up? Thanks for joining us.
What's up, K Plan?
What's going on?
Mark Penguin says, I thought it was super sad Mary didn't make it at the end. Thought she was going to be able to fix herself and then escalate to America.
Yeah.
I thought so too.
She starts sewing herself up after she is stabbed. So yeah, I thought she was going to make it too, but when the police arrive, she's dead. So yeah, very sad.
It was a valiant effort.
American Comics Company in the house. Hale, thanks for joining us. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say about it. It was a good movie.
Well, wasn't the actress? What was she in that? A werewolf movie too? Didn't she do like a werewolf movie?
Oh, was she in Ginger Snaps?
Ginger Snaps. That's
yeah, that's Catherine Isabel.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy the Ginger Snaps series. If we ever get a chance to do that, we should do those. Those are fun, and I haven't seen them in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, that's one I've never seen. I remember all the hype around it too. I think at one point there was talk about the director of Ginger Snaps doing a Lost Boys sequel.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I seem to recall that.
Who's the guy with the thing you were just showing? Is that Corey? The thing that you popped up.
The city inspector. Oh, yeah, Corey Barton.
Yeah, well, he would have liked that scene. Remember that one girl? She had the hearts on her. Remember she lifted her top and she had.
Oh yeah. So they go through her whole she's doing a photo shoot of all our clients.
Yeah,
and
Corey
one woman had her nipples heart shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a good movie. So everyone recommends American Mary.
Definitely, I definitely do.
All right, so next week's film, this was recommended by Enrico. Enrico, who suggested this to you again?
A guy by the name of Connor at Panther Comics over here in South Jersey. So I think this should be cool. I haven't seen it yet. I watched the trailer and I watched a couple little clips. It seems like it's going to be cool. I hope it is. We'll see. But it comes from a recommendation that went somewhere along the lines of this is an untapped property.
Yeah.
It's a cult classic. So gotta see.
Corey says, "Wow!" regarding the heart-shaped nipples. Mark Penguin says, "Ginger Snaps is on Tubi, the whole trilogy." All right, we'll have to do Ginger Snaps after Neon Maniacs.
Cool.
And I'm going to play the Neon Maniacs trailer right now. I have no idea. I have this queued up, but I haven't watched it.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet? All right, cool.
No.
Let's see what you think after the trailer. Here we go.
You're telling me that these things are inside the Golden Gate Bridge. 1. 2, that they only come out at night. That they're responsible for the death of 15 or more kids and 3 of my police officers.
Let me ruin your evening, the stranger said to me. Your new lover, my old lover. She said,
Marceau is quiet. They think they're going to live forever.
What she told me. What are you doing? Get out. She doesn't want to play with us. She wants to fool around.
But they're in for a terrible surprise. Now, there are 12 new reasons to be afraid of the dark.
They're after me.
And every one of them is a killer. Introducing, in diabolical order, Axe, Hangman, Doc, Slash, Juice, Samurai, Mohawk, Archer, Soldier. These are the Neon Maniacs. They live so others may die. Neon Maniacs.
I always thought it was a trauma film, but I guess not. So
Yeah, it looks like a trauma film. The trailer was a little choppy there, though. Was it okay on your end? It was
was
playing
choppy on me
my end.
too.
Oh, it was fine on my end, so I guess it's probably my
Okay, cool.
I don't know, but I thought the trailer looked great. I was surprised. I was worried about this, especially when Dex said that he thought it was a trauma movie. I was like, oh, this isn't going to be this isn't going to be good.
Don't
But,
don't doubt my judgment. I have excellent taste.
I like
I watched
that.
the trailer. If the trailer didn't look good, I wouldn't have mentioned it.
I love how each killer has like their own gimmick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Come on, he doesn't want like a samurai, like
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
like Samurai, the Doctor, the Archer, the Hangman. There's like
that's pretty.
Yeah,
can't wait to see their gimmicks like go in action.
This looks a lot of fun. Jay says, laugh my ass off. Yes, I'm going to take that one out.
Awesome, Jay. Yeah, I can't wait to talk about it.
Mike D says Mohawk is best.
Mhm.
Corey Barton says it's that guy from Police Academy. He says, but does it have babes in it though?
I'm sure it's an '80s movie. It's got to.
Mark Penguin says it was choppy. Sean must be watching porn on the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, good one, Mark. Penguin.
Sean just walked by and said he is.
Yeah, all you can with.
But yeah, next week Neon Maniacs. It should be fun. If like I say it every week, if anyone in the chat has requests, we'll watch them. Just make sure they're available on Tubi. But yeah, this is cooler to watch an older film. What is this? 1989 we're watching?
Yeah, it looks pretty. Yeah, I mean, I think it's late '80s, but I'm excited to watch this and then Ginger Snaps. I mean, yeah, got some stuff.
Oh, and there she is.
The queen,
Amanda P.
the queen is here.
Amanda B, did you watch American Mary? Did you have a chance to view the film?
Oh, she's the Chris Graves at the chat. There's no way she watched American. This show was made for Chris Graves, and he still can't watch the movies.
Yeah, his name's all over everything.
Also, you mentioned Strangeland. I wouldn't mind that being on the roster down the line a bit.
It's been a while since I've seen that, Mark. I know when I
haven't seen it since I think the DVD, the week the DVD came out, I bought it, I watched it, and never watched it again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Amanda B's been slacking. She didn't watch it. You're gonna have to eventually catch up, Amanda, and let us know. Turn in your late assignments and let us know what you thought of all these movies.
We should start doing a thing, right, where we all put. I've seen these things online, and other people in live chats use them. They'll bring it up on their screen, share their screen, and it's like a random wheel, Mark, right?
Oh.
You can spin the wheel and it picks one. And we should get all our suggestions in if we, kind of run out of them or don't know which one to pick. Put them on the wheel and or even just for fun, just
that'd be fun.
See which one it lands on,
Corey Barton says Chris Graves can't watch. He claims his free Tubi
subscription is that
it was expired. Yeah. He just hasn't watched. He's in Wildwood this week with his family, so he has a legitimate excuse this time.
Boise Shore.
Well,
I was just there. Actually, I was just there the other day. We did a little family Ocean City, I think. We did Ocean City.
Well, Rico, you keep saying with Neon Maniacs, the guys told you it's an untapped thing. Like, why do they keep saying that? I don't understand why.
They're just saying there's no, they want, I guess them and a few other fans, I guess, products, and nothing is out. He was talking to me specifically as a sculptor, and us collectively as comic book creators. They were saying we should try to get the license, and make figures or toys or some comics or something, because there's nothing out there, and it's untapped. He's saying it's got a big cult following, but there's no product. And all these companies like NECA and Super 7 are doing all these retro toys.
Yeah.
And then using all these retro IPs and stuff, but nobody has tapped that one yet. So that's what he means by it.
Yeah, those guys would be perfect for figures or something. They all have their own gimmicks.
There's a dozen of them,
Yeah. You can't go wrong, right?
You got series 1 and 2 right there.
Right?
There you go, yeah.
Mark Pengrin says, Mark, promote the Fog City Kickstarter. Only 5 days left for the limited Steelbook Blu-ray. Oh, thank you, Mark. So yeah, Fog City by Steve Walsh with an O, creator of Muck and Kill Her Goats, 2 of my favorite horror movies in the last few years. Has a new Kickstarter for Fog City. He's trying to put out a limited Steelbook Blu-ray of Fog City. The movie's done. He's going to be delivering in November, so fast turnaround time. Let's bring up the page, see where they're at on funding. I think he was trying to raise $50,000 for this. I backed day one. I had to get
50,000. I had to. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Fog City on Kickstarter. Oh, he's at $42,680. He's almost there. 5 days left. Let's play the Fog City trailer.
This looks great.
Are you okay?
Nope, I am pretty not okay. Hello? 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 The killers are here.
A mysterious fog forces a group of friends to take cover before it's too late.
She just let them in with God knows what. We don't know what's out there.
Once trapped inside, they'll soon find out it's already too late.
No!
It's not.
Hey guys, come on, let us in!
Bring it, open the door!
We're fucked, aren't we? What does it do? What? The gas, poison fog, what does it do? They're definitely infected.
Infected? Whatever it is, you don't want to breathe it in.
It's real. This fog fog's gonna make us all crazy.
God, don't touch me, Blake. Okay, but right now we just need to seal this place up tight.
Maybe it doesn't kill you. Maybe it just makes you crazy. We're fucked!
Why do you have a gun in my house? We are trapped here by God knows what, and you want to use that to get laid?
Am I the only rational fucking person here that realizes we have to kill them? Why?
It's true. All true.
They were in the fog.
This fog? This fog's making you crazy.
Maybe so, but what now? You have the balls? Last chance! You're gonna kill all of us. God damn it.
You think this is fine?
Or the fog was the god.
Or it's already in here.
No, we're fine.
You guys are the ones going crazy. No, look at me. Everyone here is dead. All fucking dead.
Listen, kid. Everybody going fucking crazy.
No, they're gonna get in.
Fog City. Hashtag fear the fog. This film has not yet been rated, but it will probably be rated R.
Well, since we're all definitely going to die tonight, I am definitely going to get drunk before we do.
Maybe put the safety on that first.
The Fog is coming soon.
The devil's in the details. The fog is in my head. Do you think this is fine when everyone is dead?
So there you have it. This movie looks great.
Nice.
So he's 85% to his goal. All these movies, Dex, take place in the fictional city of West Craven. So you can tell he's a horror fan. I've almost how we became obsessed with Terrifier after we saw Terrifier 2. After I saw Killer Goats, I became obsessed with Steve Walsh's movies. So I had to get a copy of Muck. And I think I loved Muck even more than Kill Her Goats. And I believe this was made around the same time he made Killer Goats and Fog City at the same time. So I'm really interested to figure out how all these movies tie together, because the house in Kill Her Goats is also in Muck. And there's definitely, like, they're leading you to believe that, oh, this is all these movies tie together. So it's a lot of fun. I'll have to let you borrow my Blu-rays so you can check them out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Corey Barton says, Killer Goats was great. That camera guy needs an award. Steve Walsh hires a lot of Playboy playmates to appear in his movies. Corey says, cool sports car. Asks if this is Silent Hill.
Yeah,
and,
it's like the same time.
And he wants to know, is the script as good as Kill Her Goats? This one looks I would say like the best one yet as far as story and acting and everything. But yeah, it looks creepy. These movies are great, man. So he's less than $8,000 away from hitting his funding goal. 5 days left. He did a short campaign. He only did 9 days. So in 4 days, he's raised $42,000. So
right.
He has an audience, man. He's going to get funded.
Yeah, that's impressive.
So,
didn't he reach out to you, Mark? Didn't you say he reached out to you or something?
So we did a whole episode on Kill Her Goats, and he watched it and he commented on YouTube, and he said it looks like you guys had just as much fun watching the movie as I had making it.
Oh, that's cool.
And I started following him on Instagram, And when he dropped the first teaser to Fog City, I commented, I said, I want to make a graphic novel tying Muck, Killer Goats, and Fog City together. And he just liked the comments. So
nice.
I don't know. I need to somehow get a hold of him. That I would want that to be like a licensed property at Haunted Pizza.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Definitely.
But yeah, check it out. 4 days left. Fog City. It looks fantastic. And reminder: next week we're going to watch Neon Maniacs. That looks like a lot of fun. And then Ginger Snaps after that. Anything else you guys want to mention before we wrap this up?
No, just Coney Waves is coming along, and I think everyone's going to dig it, man. It's going to be an awesome book.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Coney Waves on Indiegogo, Writhe and Payne on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. We got Sean Arendt's Type 1 on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic as well. Dex, where can people find you at?
Oh, here we go again, Mark. I'm on Instagram at DexterWeeks6975 and Twitter, or AKA X, at Dexter_art, and Dexter Weeks Jr. on Facebook.
Enrico, where can people find you at?
Enrico Bada on Instagram and Enrico Bada on Twitter.
Awesome.
That's it for now.
Jay wants to know SpawnCon. No update on SpawnCon. I'm hoping we're there. I'm waiting. I was told they're going to make a big update to the convention. And before I commit to flying out there, getting a plane ticket, I want to make sure that this update doesn't affect the dates of the convention. Or
yeah, I hope this update happens soon, because I'm like kind of chomping at the bit. I want to get these plane tickets, and I might actually get a room. So we'll see.
Yes, but yeah, we're we hope to be there. So yeah, stay tuned. And guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, or Twitter, X and Instagram at Coney Waves. Coney Waves in demand on Indiegogo, Writhe and Payne on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic, Type 1 on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic, US Assassin 4 coming very soon, probably sometime in November, to Indiegogo and Fund My Comic as well. Thanks for joining us today. We'll be back Wednesday for Revolution. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.